Imagine this. Two players sitting in silence across a chessboard. One moves fast, tapping their fingers, anxious. The other waits, watches, and then makes a single, quiet move that completely changes the game. That single moment captures the essence of social and strategic intelligence. It's not about how fast you think or what you know. It's about understanding people, reading patterns, and acting with surgical precision. If mental intelligence makes you knowledgeable, social and strategic intelligence make you unforgettable. Let's break down the three dimensions of real intelligence. First, there's cognitive intelligence, or IQ. This is what you know and how quickly you can process it. Then there's emotional intelligence, or EQ, which is how well you understand and manage emotions, both yours and those of others. Finally, there's strategic intelligence, or SQ, the ability to think long-term, anticipate outcomes, and move deliberately. Extremely smart people master all three. Average minds get stuck in facts. Wise minds learn to navigate through feelings and patterns. If you're finding this valuable, hit that subscribe button now. You're not just watching, you're upgrading your entire mental operating system. Now, let's dive into emotional intelligence, the art of reading people. Smart people study books. Extremely smart people study faces, tones, and silences. True emotional intelligence starts with keen observation. Notice the micro-expressions that flash across someone's face when they talk. Listen for pauses that last just a little longer than usual. Watch for the moments when their words don't quite match their tone. The truly intelligent don't just react, they read the room. There's a story of a young negotiator who faced an experienced business rival, a man who smiled a little too easily. Instead of being swayed by the charm, the young negotiator observed. He noticed that the rival's smile froze for a split second at one particular clause in the contract. That tiny detail was the key. He had found the weakness, a discovery that ended up saving his company millions. To become emotionally intelligent, you have to train yourself to see beyond the words people say. This leads us to control, the silent power of the wise. Emotionally intelligent people have incredible self-control. They feel everything: anger, excitement, fear, but they react to almost nothing. They pause before they respond. They analyze before they speak. They delay gratification when everyone else is rushing ahead. This control makes you unpredictable, and in many situations, unpredictability gives you power. Quick reminder, just pause this video for 2 seconds. Go on, subscribe, like, and share it. Because mastering your emotions is the first step to mastering your world. Next up is strategic thinking, viewing life as a giant chessboard. In life, you are either playing the game or you are being played by it. Strategic intelligence isn't about manipulation, it's about foresight. It means seeing 5 moves ahead while everyone else is only looking at the very next one. How do you develop this? First, always ask yourself, what happens next? Study how people react when they're under pressure. Learn to spot the patterns of cause and effect in your daily life. And read the biographies of great leaders: Sun Tzu, Napoleon, Mandela, Steve Jobs. You'll find one common thread. They all saw the invisible before it became obvious to everyone else. This brings us to pattern recognition, the secret weapon of the truly smart. Extremely intelligent people don't just see individual events, they see patterns. They notice that emotions, behaviors, and outcomes tend to repeat themselves in cycles. They don't just remember facts, they connect them into a larger web of understanding. To practice this, start journaling every major event in your week. For each one, write down what caused it and what it led to. Over time, you will begin to see the recurring cycles in your own life and in the lives of those around you. Once you see the patterns, you stop being reactive and start being strategic. Now, let's talk about influence, the language of the powerful. Real influence doesn't come from shouting the loudest or having the most aggressive opinion. It comes from subtlety. To influence others effectively, first, try to speak less and listen more. Ask more questions to understand their perspective fully. When you're talking to someone, mirror their body language slightly. It's a subconscious way to build trust. Use a calm tone and deliberate pauses to create a sense of authority. Smart people speak to the mind. Extremely smart people speak to both the mind and the heart. The goal isn't to manipulate, but to align others' interests with yours through genuine understanding. If you're learning something new here, subscribe now. This channel is your silent mentor in mastering power and wisdom. What about making decisions under pressure? When emotions run high, intelligence can often fly out the window unless you've trained for it. The smartest people use a simple system called the rule of delay. When a major decision comes up, they first pause. Then, they write down their immediate feelings and thoughts. Finally, they revisit the issue after 24 hours with a calm, clear mind. This simple 24-hour rule can prevent 90% of bad, impulsive decisions. It transforms impulsiveness into strategic clarity. There's a story about a military general who led his army into an unknown valley. In the heat of battle, one of his men found a tattered old map. Believing it showed a hidden route to victory, the soldiers followed it with newfound confidence, and they won. Later, they discovered the map wasn't even of their region. The general explained, the map itself wasn't correct, but it gave them the confidence to act. That's the heart of strategic intelligence, having a clarity of direction, even when uncertainty is all around you. You don't need perfect knowledge, you just need decisive direction. Another key is building a network of intelligent minds. You've heard it before. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Surround yourself with thinkers, not just talkers. Find people who challenge your ideas, not just flatter you. Extremely smart people build networks of value, not just casual friendships. Every person in their inner circle serves a purpose, whether it's for learning, accountability, or strategy. Actively seek out rooms and conversations that make you feel a little uncomfortable. That's where real growth happens. So, let's get practical. Here are a few exercises to build your social and strategic intelligence, starting today. In every conversation you have, try to say 20% less than you normally would. Before giving your opinion, make it a rule to ask at least 2 questions. At the end of each day, review one social interaction you had. Think about what worked and what didn't. And each week, analyze one major life decision using if-then logic to predict the potential consequences. Within a month, you'll notice your conversations deepening, your predictions sharpening, and your composure strengthening. You've just unlocked one of the most powerful aspects of being truly intelligent, the ability to read, influence, and lead people strategically. But this is not the end. Intelligence must evolve into application. You've shaped your mindset. You've built habits. You've learned systems. You've mastered strategy. Now, it's time to put it all together to build a complete roadmap from average to exceptional. In Chapter 6, we'll reveal the step-by-step path to becoming extremely smart in real life, with daily actions, environment design, and lifelong mastery systems. Until then, subscribe, like, share, and save this video, because the next chapter is where the transformation truly begins.